What it do, homie? So it looks like Eddiefrb released another animation versus anything, and we got Tobias versus Berdly. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now the reason why it's taking me so long to react to this is because I kept looking at it and I was thinking like, bro, I don't know anything about these characters, right? Like literally anything. So I looked up Berdly, or is it Berdly? Berdly? It comes from Deltarune, right? It's a video game. I've done some reactions about TV ton or antenna ton or spam ton, right? So, and then Tobias, which at first I was like, wait a minute, Tobias Whale of like that's Spider-Man, right? Anyways, that's not the one. Tobias Wilson, based off this thumbnail right here, which is from The Amazing World of Gumball, which again, I have never seen. So we're going to do what we can with this video. There might be some kind of like casual references I might be able to make connections to, but let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up.
Animation versus anything. Tobias Wilson versus.
Okay, now, you know, the production that you're using on here is interesting. Definitely kind of got that up chip tune, right? Which makes sense, right? For Berdly with Deltarune and everything, right? He's a pixelated character when I looked at it. I don't know how he appears in general, but yeah, pixelated character. But does it make sense for Tobias? The beat could change. Let's go ahead. Let's keep it going.
Berdly. Draw. With us who put together, I may not get an A. I will not associate with a jock who's a snake. He's got wealth but not of knowledge. He's rich with greed and envy. His parents may be affluent, but he can't pick up penny.
Affluent, he can't pick up penny, right? So it's like some of these kind of casual, not casual, but kind of just casual understanding, if you will. Pick up penny, money, for the pick up penny. So I'm guessing maybe he has a crush on penny that he cannot pick up. In that case, that's a bar, right? Almost kind of attacking your interest in there. This was interesting. With us two grouped together, I may not get an A. Okay.
I will not associate with a jock who's a snake. He's got wealth but not of knowledge. He's rich with greed and envy. His parents may be affluent, but he can't pick up penny. The concept of camaraderie is contact with my butt. You look like a Neanderthal. Bro, why you acting sussy? Rainbow-colored hussy. Frank.
You act like a Neanderthal, white. Okay, sussy, right? So capitalized, kind of like same thing that ERB does, right? So if you type in sussy, because that must be a name, sussy TV character. You know what, y'all? That's a little disturbing. Y'all seen the character? Like that's sussy. Yeah, I get it. You acting sus, but sussy. It's like the back heel of your foot. Neanderthal. That's you know when I first searched, I was like, no, that can't be right. That's crazy.
Be affluent, but he can't pick up penny. The concept of camaraderie is contact with my butt. You look like a Neanderthal. Bro, why you acting sussy? Rainbow-colored hussy. Frankly, you disgust me, and the ladies too. You won't be my partner, and certainly not my player too. Berdly, baby, the crowd, please.
You won't be my partner, and certainly not my player. TWO. TOO. Bars. Okay.
Certainly not my player too. Berdly, baby, the crowd, please. Masami blew you up cause you're mouth breather. Your sister Wilson at ease, I should be courting her. That girl is so boring, even the void is devoid of her.
I'm part of the class.
Hey, Tobias, you gotta come swinging. Berdly kind of rode that beat. This beat crazy. The pattern that you got, the kick of boom, hey, you know what I'm saying, right? Hey, get the hips moving. Anyways, bro, I be getting distracted by some of the most craziest things, bro. They sitting here spitting out bars. This is a battle, and I'm out here like, bro, you hear that bass and that kick? Hey, all right, that was a firestrong round.
That girl is so boring, even the void is devoid of her.
I'm part of the class you would not be instructing. Hey, the teacher's pet usually like a hamster or something. Seems like a challenge to a duel, but we're skipping the joust. Cause if I beat you bumping my track, you might dip and crash out. Bro, with your brown-nosing principles, I see why.
Joust, right? Like jousting, okay?
I beat you bumping my track,
You might dip and crash out. I'm trying to find a connection there between joust. It might not be there. Dip and crash out. Joust, I dip. It might not be a connection there.
Challenge to a duel, but we're skipping the joust. Cause if I beat you bumping my track, you might dip and crash out. Bro, with your brown-nosing principles, I see why you're ignored. You started simping for your queen, and now you're stuck on this gourd. You built a statue of yourself, and it's disgusting the view. You must be wearing a diaper because you're chucking the deuce, man. You're lame. Noelle has made it clear. Susie's got her by the reins. Like hell, she'll be your dear. Listen here, don't you talk about my sister. She's in college, and she's fine. And I doubt that she'll see Des, but I told her to say hi.
I doubt that she'll see Des.
Here, listen here. Don't you talk about my sister. She's in college and she's fine. And I doubt that she'll see
Des.
But I
told her to say hi. All right. So DESS. It's gonna type in Des character, but Des Holiday? Noelle's Holiday older sister and Del's distant memories hanging out with Des. This might be a little bit too deep for me to jump in during this reaction, but okay. Let me know that down in the comments. I looked up Des, and I believe this is the person they're talking about, but there's like a whole bunch of stuff here, and it looks like Des is, yeah. Let me know.
Excuses try him, we know this dude is lying. The scope you're viewing life in his cope, it's too biased. Every time you make good points is when you're helping with chores. There's no room left in Chris's party, but there's plenty in yours. How can you be a ladies' man when there's no chick to your name? You're like a peacock, gallivanting and then quick to refrain. You're not a leader, you're a loser. There's no switch in your place. The only one who gives an F is Simeon with your grade.
Getting the cold shoulder is better than cold turkey. I'm not taking dating advice from Eddiefrb. You play games, I make gains. You button press, I bench press. You would pass that way before passing a single of my strength test. Noelle turned you into proceeds for a bag in the
he's either attacking the character, right? I mean, obviously it's a rap battle, so they're dissing. I'm trying to figure out if he's attacking the game mechanics, which is what I think he's doing right now.
From Eddiefrb. You play games, I make gains. You button press, I bench press. You would pass that way before passing a single of my strength test. Noelle turned you into proceeds for a bag in the snow. You beat her in the spelling bee, so she cast one she didn't know. Now go on, get your no. You beat her in the spelling bee, so she
cast one she didn't know.
Cast one she didn't know. Now go on, get your beauty sleep. Chill at 32 degrees.
What?
Nice try, dude, but you'll still never be as cool as me.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. You beat her in the spelling bee.
So she cast one she didn't.
Oh no, I feel like this might be a haymaker right here.
Bag in the snow. You beat her in the spelling bee, so she cast one she didn't.
She cast one she didn't know, so she must have cast an ice spell that she didn't know. Was this kind of like out of control? I don't know, bro. I feel like this was a haymaker. I really do. But just based off my limited knowledge, what I think won, I think I'm gonna go with Berdly. But I think Tobias took this second round, right? I think so. I'm gonna go with Berdly. Let me see what the comments. What were y'all thinking? All right, look at that. Berdly says already pick up the penny. Bro, people with already giving. How y'all give him the, but that was his first round. Somebody said stop. He's already dead. That was the first round. It looks like the consensus is Berdly. Agree with Berdly. He wanted, okay, wasn't even close. Okay, so my senses were right. Even if I didn't even understand things. That's how you know it's a good rap battle. That's how you know when the material is crazy. When somebody can come in here, know absolutely nothing about the two characters and deem that you won just based off just common sense. All right. Y'all let me think. Yeah, those of you who think Tobias won down in the comments, let me know that down in the comments if you thought Tobias won. Can I get my words together for some reason today? Dave's out.